皆さん、こんにちは。みーさチャンネル、資格ハンター編です。最新の英語ニュースを読み上げますので、英語の試験勉強やスキルアップにご活用ください。
Israeli politicians form fragile coalition to unseat Netanyahu. By VOA News. Updated June 3, 2021, 4:51 a.m. File chairman of the Yesh Atid party, Yair Lapid, delivers a statement to the press in the Knesset, the Israeli parliament, in Jerusalem on May 31, 2021. An ideologically broad group of Israeli political parties struck a fragile deal late Wednesday that could unseat longtime Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Yesh Atid party head Yair Lapid said late Wednesday, less than an hour before a midnight deadline, that he had secured the support of the majority of the Knesset. I promise that this government will work in the service of all of the citizens of Israel, those who voted for it, and those who did not, Lapid posted on Facebook. Naftali Bennett, who leads the hardline nationalist Yamina party, announced his support for Lapid's coalition on Sunday. The agreement between the two would see Bennett serve the first 2 years as prime minister before Lapid rotates into the role. President Reuven Rivlin gave Lapid the opportunity to bring together a coalition of parties that could amass a majority in the 120-seat Knesset after Netanyahu failed to do so in early May. Congratulations to you at Yair Lapid and to the heads of the parties on your agreement to form a government, Rivlin tweeted. We expect the Knesset will convene as soon as possible to ratify the government, as required. The Knesset is required to make a vote of confidence in the new government, a procedure that cannot be approved until the next plenum session, which is scheduled for Monday. Once approved, Knesset Speaker, Likud's Yariv Levin, then has up to 7 days to schedule the vote. But as it stands, Lapid's coalition has a thin majority in the Knesset. The government would be sworn in 10 days from Wednesday, enough time for Netanyahu's camp to potentially bring lawmakers to their side and vote against it. In arguing against the coalition in recent days, Netanyahu said it would be a danger to Israel's security. In addition to Yesh Atid and Yamina, the 8-party coalition includes the centrist Blue and White Party of Defense Minister Benny Gantz, the left-wing Labor and Meretz parties, the nationalist Yisrael Beitenu Party, right-wing New Hope Party, and the United Arab List. The coalition is the first in Israel's history to have a party that represents Israel's Arab minority. Israel has been in a period of political turmoil for 2 years, during which the country has held 4 elections. After 2019 elections, Netanyahu failed to form a coalition, but stayed on as caretaker prime minister. A year ago, he formed a coalition government with rival Benny Gantz, but that fell apart in December as parliament failed to pass a budget. The 71-year-old Netanyahu has been prime minister since 2009 after holding the same office for 3 years in the 1990s. He is on trial facing criminal corruption charges, but has denied any wrongdoing.
以上で、今回のみーさチャンネルは終了です。最後までご視聴いただきまして、ありがとうございました。よろしければ、高評価とチャンネル登録をよろしくお願いします。